think it's timely to talk about this Australian film based on one of our greatest plays on the weekend that its writer has passed and his achievements are being remembered. The play Summer of the 17th Doll, written by Melbourne playwright and actor Ray Lawler, debuted at the Union Theatre in Melbourne in November 1955 and changed Australian theatre forever. It's about two cane cutters from Queensland and the girlfriends they go back and visit in Melbourne when they're not working. It was huge, by which I mean it had a very long, successful run. It is still staged today, constantly, but also it was Australian. Its characters spoke in thick Aussie accents. It told an Australian story. Its characters were working class, and that wasn't a joke for posh audiences to laugh at. It just was, and audiences lapped it up. There were certainly Aussie plays before this, but this runaway hit gave other theatres the confidence to stage Australian stories as well. That cultural cringe does still stick. There's a repertory theatre in my hometown, and they might do an Australian play every other year, maybe. I don't know how we're supposed to get to know and appreciate the history of Australian talent when local theatre just constantly wants to do Hedda Gabler and Born Yesterday, and merrily we roll along over and over again. I'll get off my soapbox. Summer of the 17th Doll made the jump to the big screen in 1959. Made by Burt Lancaster's production company, the play was also a hit in London. Laurence Olivier directed the British production, and there was so much hype for its Broadway debut that Lancaster paid $300,000 for the film rights. But the American stage production tanked, and consequently Lancaster pulled out of playing the lead in the movie and slashed its budget. All of that is why this Aussie film stars the unlikely combo of Ernest Borgnine and Angela Lansbury in lead roles. The filmmakers brought in another non-Aussie, John Dighton, to write the screenplay, and one of his instructions was that the play's many Australian colloquialisms were going to be too hard for American audiences to understand, so strip them out. It also moved the location from Melbourne to Sydney, so the characters can be seen enjoying Bondi Beach and Luna Park. With so much of the play's original charm removed, and with so many non-Australians in the lead roles, it's not surprising it was poorly reviewed, and I think deservedly so. It didn't do well at the box office. It lost its production company money.